Hello, hello, hello. It's day 2 of Vlogmas, and here we are at the supermarket. I'm checking out these chayotes or Cristafides or whatever you know these as. I am checking them out because these are going to be our apple substitute for our fried apple pie. It's Christmas, guys. So pretty. Okay, so here are the two chayotes that I picked out at the supermarket today. I'm going to go ahead and wash these off and peel them, and then I'll be right back. Guys, if the cameras are a little bit shaky today, it's because I'm holding the camera myself. I knew I had to get the video out because it's day 2 of Vlogmas. So here we go. Okay, so this is what you would do. You would take a knife and you would just core out the seed because you don't want the seed part of in the recipe. So you just core it out and then we're good to go. See? So I'm just going to go ahead and do that with the rest of them. Just take out the seed. Then I'm going to dice the Christophine. Okay? So I'll be back to show you that. So I'm done dicing up the chayote, and I just use random shapes, nothing special, guys. You can use whatever shape you want, but just make sure you cut it small so that it can boil quickly and you can make your filling. Okay guys, so here are the ingredients I'm going to use to make the filling part of our fried apple pie. These, of course, it's a low carb fried apple pie. I'm going to be using some butter, apple cider vinegar, fresh squeezed lemon juice. I have some water, xanthan gum, cinnamon, nutmeg, and I'm going to grate the nutmeg, cinnamon and nutmeg, the smell of Christmas, right? And then I have some golden monk fruit. So I'm going to use all this in the filling to create the low carb fried apple pie. Let's get started, guys. All right, so the first step is basically we're going to just combine all the ingredients that we have for the filling. I'm going to add the chayote, and then I'm just going to add all the other ingredients as well. It's really, really very easy, guys. I'm just going to give it a stir, and I'm going to let this cook. You know, the liquid will also evaporate as well. So let's give it about 10 minutes, and then I'll come right back and show you what that's like. All right, and now I'm going to give it a stir. Okay, so now I'm going to let it cook for about 10 to 15 minutes for it to soften and for some of this liquid to evaporate. And I'll be back to show you what that looks like. All right, guys, so you can see it's really come down a lot. It's been about 25 minutes. I'm going to add just a little bit of xanthan gum to it. I'm not going to add a lot because the golden monk fruit did a pretty good job of thickening. So I'm just going to add just a little sprinkle of the xanthan gum. Mix that in and it will thicken up some for us. Alright, so it looks really good now. You can see it's all thickened up. Now I'm going to set it aside to cool. Okay, so that should be about another 15 minutes to cool, but I'm going to go ahead and set it aside so it can cool, but it's thickened up really nicely. Alright, so it's nice and cool, and it's time to fry up our apple pie. Alright guys, so here's my trick. I use the Cut the Carb wrap, which is a low carb flatbread, for making the crusts for the pies. These, the whole flatbread is it's 9 net carbs, and I'm going to be cutting them into 3. So each of the shells will be 3 net carbs, which is pretty good, right? Alright, so let me go ahead and slice this up and I'll show you what that looks like. Alright, so I wanted you to see what the flatbread looks like. It's very thin, look, and it's perfect for these pies. What I'm going to do is I'm going to cut into 3 equal sizes. I'm going to try to be equal, right? And once I cut them, I'm going to fill them with the pie filling, which is over here. And then we're going to fry them up in a little oil. All right. So let me show you what that looks like. Before I forget, I did mix about a teaspoon of the golden monk fruit sweetener with a teaspoon of cinnamon, and this is going to be sprinkled on the top after I fry the pies. All right, so I've already completed one of my pies, and I wanted to show you what it looks like before I fold it over. And you know, you want to be careful. You don't want to put too much of the filling, and you don't want to put it too close to the edges either, because you want it to stay in the cake, the shell. And then I fold it over like this, and now I'm going to put a toothpick on each side like I did with this one. Okay, so here's 3 of our pies already done. My oil is heating up. I don't have a lot of oil because, guys, here's the thing. We're not going to be cooking this. It's already cooked. The pastry is already cooked. The filling is already cooked. We're basically just frying it so we can crisp up and get that nice golden color. So let me go ahead and fry these up, and I'll show you what they look like. My first set. And that's what that looks like. I'm going to go ahead and flip it over because, like I said, it's not going to take long. Less than a minute on each side, guys. I'll show you guys the nice golden color that you get. And you want to keep your eye on this while it's frying up because it's less than a minute. And you don't want to leave it and walk away, guys. You really don't. Guys, my pie's fried up so nicely. Here it is. All crispy. Now I'm going to sprinkle on the cinnamon topping. Give it a sprinkle. Oh my goodness. So yum. Sorry for the shakiness, guys. It's just because I'm holding the camera myself and it's not easy. But yeah, that's our pies. And I am going to be right back while I finish making the rest of them. Doesn't that look yummy, guys? And I want to show you that all of my filling, oh, it's so crispy. All of my filling stayed intact. Nothing came out. Perfect. Don't forget to remove the toothpicks once the pies have cooled. If you'd like to see more videos like these, go ahead and give this video a thumbs up. And the entire recipe will be listed on my website. It's lowcarb360.com. As always, I thank you all for watching.